My name is Beth Forbes-Simpson and my business is called Forbes Flowers and I run a floristry shop. I've always wanted to be a florist since I was probably about 14 years old. I told my mum I'd really like to do it. I love flowers. I'm amazed that they're natural, that they're not man-made, because of the colours and the textures and all that kind of thing is absolutely incredible. And I took a big long route around it, but I got here eventually. Just before I trained to be a florist, I was working for an investment company and I was a manager and I was looking after other people's money and I hated it. And it came to the point where I just thought, you know, I've got to do what I love and I'm just going to go for it. So I went back to college and I took 2 years out and I trained to be a florist. And I did work experience with some other florists, some really amazing florists. In my mind, the end result was that I would have my own business, and I think probably, well, my 7 years on now, and here I am with my own business. My innate style is very natural looking. I like flowers to look like flowers, so like really natural stuff like berries which you can forage in your garden for, these gorgeous peony roses, cones, ivy, all the really lovely natural stuff. That's what I like to use. Wedding work is really big for me here because I think when the brides come into my shop, they sort of get a feel for the kind of thing that I can do because it's so unusual looking. And people either really buy into it and get it straight away and they love it, or I have people who I see them coming in through the door and they sort of think, I don't understand what she's trying to do here. But when they get it, they love it. I hate the word quirky, but I will use it. I like them to look slightly quirky as well, so they look unique. And I tend to work with my customers on an individual basis to make sure that in my head, seeing exactly what they want. As a florist, it's nice to be able to experiment and use different flowers and use flowers from all around the world, and maybe like a nice big contract for a really fancy hotel, like a really fancy 5-star hotel, something like that. Big event work, it's always nice, especially if you're just given a brief and you can be as creative as you like and the customer puts their trust in you. Then that's really nice, because I would love to be able to have big event work like that. That would be lovely.
So are you happy with the progress you've made so far with your business?
Yeah, so far so good. Touch wood. Really happy with it. And to be honest, I haven't really done advertising as such, and it's all grown on word of mouth, which for me is really the best possible way. If people will happily recommend me, then that means I'm doing my job properly.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.